Hello.
I hope everyone is doing well.
This meeting is being recorded.
And like always, write in the chat where you're tuning in from. It's always super interesting to see that. You also can turn on the camera. It's always nice to turn on the camera. But so where is everyone? Hey, Masi from Switzerland. So Leeds we have from Holland, Bulgaria, Canada, Belgium. Hi. Okay, perfect. From Norway. Oh, so all over the place. So cool. Today, so who was on the call last week with Fraser? Who of you did you liked it, or what did you like best? Put it in the chat. What did you like best, and what was the one takeaway you put directly into action? Because having these kinds of calls are always great, but if we forget about putting everything into action, we have a problem, right? So the big goal is always to bring these things into action, and also how we can connect everything what we learned from Fraser into Saga. And today we are talking about some specific topics for that, and how this helps you to build good calendar in Saga. Yes, there are some topics. And today I want to talk about a lot of things. And first of all, we have some updates. And I don't know who of you saw that, but we have some slightly cool updates. And this I want to cover today first. So first of all, if you didn't saw that, but we have changed the way and how you can import contacts. So we have now, if you go into contacts, we have this file. We will go into Saga in a moment and have this import wizard. That means like a tool which helps you to import your contacts much easier. And you maybe already have it, imported your contacts, but for a new person, it's always super helpful to import the contacts as fast as possible. Here are some guidelines that we found out might be very helpful. So one important thing is don't import too many contacts at once, because sometimes we have people who have 10,000 users, and if you import all these contacts, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, right? And then you can be even a bit frustrated. And to put that away, there are better ways to do so. So first of all, one of the best things to start is starting with importing with your phone, because these are normally the hottest leads you have. These are the people normally you know a little bit better than you have it from Facebook or some other places. So this is number one. Is everyone imported your contacts from your phone? Saskia not yet. Simon not yet. Okay. Jennifer also. Great. Then we will have a look at it later on. So the next thing is, if you have already set up a file and you collected your data at a different place because you didn't know Saga yet, then the next step is like you have it maybe from the back office of your company, maybe from Trello, maybe you have an Excel list. Then the next thing is what we have is you upload your own CSV file. This is the next step you can do. It's pretty simple. You can select the different sections you want to import. That's pretty cool. So that's step number 2. Step number 3. Oh, while I'm talking here, who of you is able to download his customer from your company's back office? Is someone of you able from your customer or from your company's back office to download your contacts, your customers, for example? No idea. Okay, that's a good question to talk to your upline if you're not aware if you are able to do so. We'll come back to this point later because I think that's a pretty important point. next step, what you should do is import your contacts from Instagram. And the cool part here is you can decide how much you want to import. For example, you could say like, I want to import all the people who connected with me in 2025. That might be not too many people, and it makes more sense to import these contacts instead of the person you befriended 10 years ago. So do the new one. And last and least, you have the import contacts from Facebook. Here, at the moment, I would not recommend to do that, to import from Facebook. So that's the first part. Let's dive into it, why this is important and how you can use it for you. So where is my Saga? And it's there. So we jump directly into Saga. So where do we find it? So we go here in dashboard, and from dashboard we go to contacts. We click here, and then we have here importing. And now you have here the different options. So if you have a CSV file, you can click here, you select the CSV file, like I have here one. I can click open, and then it's like referral code. So is there a section in Saga for referral code? Probably not. Then the next one is name. So I can put in here the name. Next thing is membership. I can drop this to membership. Email, I can put this to email. Phone number, I can put this to phone number. Then I can look, oh, country, I can import. Birthday month, I can import. Then customer since, so I can look, is there anything else? Last order. Cool. So I see has a smart chip last order date. So I can put this in, and I can put this into that, right? And now I could click on confirm, but I don't want to import it right now. So because otherwise I have a mess here. But this would be how it would look like, right? So we can go back here. The next thing is if you do this importing from your phone. Here is a very explanation how you can do this from Android, from Apple, or if you have a Google account and want to import or export your Google contact, you can do this here. Actually, this is super easy. If you go into Google Contacts, you can open up this. You go in here. I don't have so many, so that's a little bit of problem here on this account. But if you go, yes, I need one. So create a contact. Sasha, email test@gmail.com. Phone number. Safe. Working. So now I have one contact, and now you see here on the top hand, you see this sign. You click here, Google SS3, put in export, and then I have it. Now I can go here, open file, CSV file. I didn't do the wrong one. Yeah, I should have done this one. So now we have to do it again. So CSV, export. So now I can do it again. Here it is, open. Now I can set, do I want to put it to a specific label? I don't want. Do I want to assign this to a specific membership? No, I don't want. Otherwise, it goes. So I can say all these people are leads, for example. Do I want to put them in a specific step? Yeah, I could say like this. I want everyone to put into connecting. Then I can go and confirm. Then it says one contact is imported, and then I can import it. I don't want to import it. Hopefully everyone understands. So, okay, is it clear for everyone? So, why do I not recommend you, or why do I recommend you to import your customer data? Hopefully we are not recording this. Good. So that's amazing, because we are not recording this, maybe at some point you have a little argument with your company, and from the day by tomorrow, your account could be closed. So then you don't have any access to all your data. So it makes sense that you are the owner of your data. So to bring in your customer data in your personal CRM system makes for me 100% sense. Why? We all love our customer, right? Company, right? Everyone is in love with the company, and every one of you thinks my company is the best company in the world. Like always, it's the same with the marriage. When you marry someone, you will say like, "This is my current wife." If you say current, you have a problem. So the point here is like at some point things can change. That's the same problem with Facebook or Instagram. Who of you lost an account, like an Instagram account or a Facebook account, because you were blocked or you get hacked or some stuff? The moment you have no control over it anymore, you have a big issue. So this is why I can recommend you from time to time to import your customer contacts into Saga so that you have them. So next thing, what you have is, if we go in here, this is what you also should do from time to time, export. Export all your contacts and save it on your computer. So then you have all your contacts, even Saga has a double security, blah, blah, blah. But even there, you have it on your side. So today I do a little bit doomsday drawing, but no worries. That's the last one. Facebook. What's the issue with Facebook? At the moment with Facebook, we just import the names, and there's no link directly to Facebook. So if you have a Bob Miller, there are maybe 1,000 Bob Millers on Facebook. So if you go and say, I want to write Bob Miller, and you go on Facebook and type in Bob Miller, you find a lot. So it's not copying the Instagram handle like we have it on Instagram. So if someone of you already imported contact and is not happy with it, we have a solution. Look at this. That's the cool thing. So if you are in contacts, you go to filter, or let's go into the table view. You go into filter and you go here to source Facebook imports. You select the Facebook imports and see all the results. Of course, there's no results into it. So let's make Aaron, I can source. Okay. So I think it would be, instead of Facebook, I now choose CSV file, but it's the same thing. So I see all the people who are imported by the CSV file. I click here on top, click here, select all leads, and then I go here to the 3 button, and I could click delete contacts. And then I would delete all the Facebook contacts which I cannot directly contact. So is that good for everyone who says like, Jennifer, who already downloaded all the Facebook contacts, now you can do that. So the general problem, Danny, with Facebook is that you're not able to import the direct file. So that you directly can connect it. But there's a good thing, it's always a but. The cool thing is the developer are working on a better way to import the Facebook contacts. So that would be that you have some kind of like a Chrome extension that you can go into Facebook, and then behind every name there's the sign of Saga, and then you can click on it and it draw automatically the whole contacts person by person into your Saga system. So that is something we are working on. How many contacts can I import at any time. So there's no limit. You can import 100,000. It would make the system a little bit slower. And to be honest, it's not the amount of contacts you have in Saga, it's about how many people are you talking day by day. And we just get it out of experience that if you have too many contacts into it, some people get into freeze mode, like doesn't feel good because like, now I have 10,000 people in connecting and I feel very bad starting reaching out to them. So it's better to start small. Does that make sense for you? Okay. Is there a limit on how many emails I can send out every day? Yes, there's a limit you can send out when you send it by broadcast. If you don't send it out by broadcast, one by one, there's not a limit. The limited by the broadcast is depending on your plan. In the basic version, you have 100 emails. In the pro version, you have 1,000 emails. And in the plus version, you have 1,000. And in the pro version, listen, unlimited. So you can go ducking crazy on hammering down on emails. Even, Simon, if you put in 100,000 people, you can send out once a week 100,000, so you land up to 500,000 emails, no problem. If I send out an email, I can send out from different email address. So the email address is, you can decide what is the email address you want to send out. We maybe come back later. I have thousands of friends, and it's only showing 100 Facebook input as a source. I found, okay, so perfect. If there's no cap, no, there's no cap. So the next feature I want to talk about, we come back to the other one later, but we have another feature. You might saw it already, but it's super cool. If we go on this side, we have somehow boards now in Saga. Let's switch to the other one. Did you see that we have boards now in Saga? Because if we go in the library, it pretty much looks like boards. It pretty much have also the same features. The interesting part is now your personal library you can treat like boards. So you can add different folders and create subfolders and do the different stuff you want to do. Because now you could say like, hey, here in testimonials, I would like to move this to our trainings. And now it's in our trainings. So you can create multiple ones, or you can click here and say like, I want to move it and it should be in trainings. And then you can move it to trainings. So now you can move everything around. You can have now multiple labels. By the way, guys, this is the moment where you should put out the fire emojis. Just an FYI, that is the time for the fire emojis, or the reaction button where you can put in like the balloon or the heart or the thumbs up or the rockets. Yes, that is the time to do that. So for every one of you who likes structured, here oh, that's a alien one. It's a new one. I don't know this one. So the cool one here is like, some people of you are super structured, others says like, I'm a little bit more chaotic. That's no problem, I'm also more chaotic. But here are some ideas how you can set up your own boards. If you go in here to set up boards, here's a small structure how you could structure your own boards or your own library. First of all, I would recommend to put in the first folder should be customer. So there, putting in all the information for customer. Like step number 1 would be informing. What do I put in informing? Maybe an info video about your product, right? maybe an explanation video about how your product is working. In the next folder, I would put in testimonials. Who of you is working with testimonials? Some of you, none of you. Highly recommendation for you would be collect testimonials. Collect as many testimonials as you can. Why? Because it helps to get social trust. Social trust is, in my mind, the most important skill and the most important thing you can do, because if people see that you can help with your product and with your service, they tend to trust you more often, right? I think one of the biggest problems is that we try to sell something to people who don't trust us. And if you want to have more trust, show more results of your customers. Now the plot twist comes, if you don't have so much customer, where do you get testimonials, right? Therefore, call your upline. If your upline, Simon is laughing, if you, Djokovic is playing, but I saw Sinner today. So if you don't have an upline that is working, go to the next person above. If you don't have one, go to the next person above. Go as high as you can until you have someone who has a bigger team who can offer you some testimonials. Does everyone understand that testimonials are, in my mind, one of the most underrated things we are not using, which could help everyone to get as fast as possible more trust in your content, in your conversations. So that's the next one. So testimonials, that is here the testimonials. Then maybe product infos. So that means, like, if you have more than one product, you might need a video, or you have a video from your company which explains the product or the products if you have more than one product, right? So that is another thing you could set up. Last but not least, customer care. What I mean with this is like the after service. What if someone already bought? Do you have some kind of customer program? Do you have some kind of support for your customers? Who of you has something for your customers as an after support, where you can send them after they bought, they get some information about, hey, do this, do this, do this, drink your product like this, do this if you do the, like an FAQ for your product or something like that. So the question here is, are we talking about personal testimonials? That would be the best. If you don't have one, take one out of your team. If you don't have one, take out of the company, right? Next thing is, of course, you have to be aware of compliance. If these testimonials, you don't have the right to share them, of course, don't share them. If you have some kind of WhatsApp chat and customers in the WhatsApp chat, and you ask your customer, hey, what do you like the most on my product? And they write back, oh, I love this and this, I love this and this. Just take this as screenshots and save it into your folder. And then from time to time, post it on social media. Please black out the names, or at least the last name or the phone numbers. Otherwise, you have some problems, at least in Germany, with the data security. So does everyone understand that what you could do to collect more testimonials is like bringing this up every month in your customer chat. It's like, hey, my biggest goal is to help everyone that at one day you give me a great testimonial about the feedback of the product. And for every feedback I get, you get a free sample of another product of my company. Yes, you give something away, but to be honest, if you get a good testimonial, you can make a lot of money with a good testimonial. And you don't post the one testimonial once, you post it multiple times. But please, not 3 times in a row in your story. What I mean with this, in the next month, people will not remember that you already posted this. Because nobody is watching our content so exactly like we ourselves. Right? Okay. So, step number 2. By the way, is that helpful? So, step number 2, how to win partners. Who of you wants to win more partners? Everyone should raise their hand because you need partners. Otherwise, it's another job. We want to have partners to build a team, right? So this is the big one. So here is the same. First, informing. Next, testimonial. Next, infos on maybe the compensation plan, the company, and then a video how to start or PDF how to start, whatever your company is offering. Here again, testimonials. If you have already a team, take the different testimonials and make an interview with your team partners, what they like best. And you don't need all the time people who make thousands of dollars. Sometimes it's cool to have a testimonial who makes $200 next to the normal job. Because most of the people cannot imagine to making 10K when they start. Most of the people start in this business not because of 10K, mostly before they want to make maybe 500. And imagine making 5,000, for most of them it's not possible. So start with 500 and also show the big numbers. Therefore, you can go again to your upline and ask for a testimonial. That makes sense. Here again, 2 things. If you never talk about the business and the business opportunity, nobody ever will come to you. Because in school, nobody is teaching mind reading. So they don't know what you're offering. So at some point, you have to talk about the opportunity. Even you feel scared. Next thing here is, if you never put out a testimonial, and be honest with yourself, would you start by yourself when you would not know yourself? What I mean with this, just go on your social media, look what you're posting, and imagine you would be a stranger to yourself. And just looking at your social media, would you see that you are, with this Instagram account, offering an opportunity to build a business? And if you put in something like, hey, I help people to build their own business, do you see any trust that this person is capable to do? Why? Because if someone else, I help women to make a 6-figure income, please show me some success stories. Otherwise, I don't believe you. It's the same if you have, imagine you have an unfit fitness trainer sitting in front of you who's advertising, I help you to get abs. Would you believe this person if he looks very unfit? See the point? So use some kind of testimonials. Is that clear for everyone? You don't have to put in, and be careful, you don't have to post checks, because sometimes the company doesn't like that you do income claims, and for of course that's not allowed. But the point is, like, people need to see that you help other people also to win. and that you and your company create success stories. And it doesn't have to be your success story. Yours is fine. You should talk about this too. And you also can bring in other stories. Okay, so going to the next one. Company infos. At some point, it could be interesting to have the company products. Maybe if you have different products and you want to explain someone about the product, or you want to inform a new partner about the new product, then you can come here with having all these products lined up. And maybe you have a video about the compensation plan. Interestingly, sometimes a person who wants to start ask about the compensation plan, then you send him a 20-minute video, and then they say, fine, it's cool, because they never watched it. They just want to know that there is something in the background. Or if you have some kind of PDF, you can say something, hey, here's the PDF about the compensation plan. Actually, I don't know exactly how it works. I just know and see every month that it's working, period, not more. Okay? So, and then the last thing is for your specific team that you said, hey, maybe you put in all the best recordings, some informations, or you have some kind of, for ranking up, you have some Canva files, and so that you don't have to search it all the time, you put the link of the Canva file directly into the celebration folder, so you have everything in one place. What is the idea for this concept? Having everything at one place, so that you don't have to look around and say like, it's in the Google Drive. Oh no, that was the old Dropbox links and stuff like that. No, the goal is to have everything at one place for you guys. So if you want to see that, make it different. So here you if you want, you can do a screenshot, and then you know everything here into it. So, and how to do, or how to set that up, that is like I showed already. That's simple here, because so you could say like here, add a new folder, which is like customer, here, customer. So I can select here something different. Customer is with a heart. So then the next thing is like, what do I want to do? I can put in like, what was it? Testimonials. And then I can go back and say like, what else did we have? Informing, where is it here? Informing. So I can switch here. Did you see that? So I can switch it. So informing is now, testimonial is the other one. And then the last one was product infos. So we take here a product. I want to have this one. Yes, that looks good. Product infos. And now you see I have this set up, everything. Then I can go back, and here then I go and move this here into customer, into testimonials, move, check, and it's there. Then I can go back and say like product presentation. So where would I put this? Imagine this would be a product presentation. I can go move, customer, informing, boom, and it's in there. So now I have everything much more structured. Product, money, opportunity. So money, opportunity. So I have to create partner, and then I create informing partner. Then I go back and go money, opportunity, move, partner informing, move, and then it's there. Product presentation, I can move it to, oh no, cancel, I want to move it. customer product info, put it here. Do you see how fast it's to set it up? So it's pretty simple, and you can structure this how you would like to have it. Sounds good? Cool. Yeah, so these are two new things which I can highly recommend that you will go much faster. And the cool part is what comes next, which will be an interesting topic next week. There might come the scripting. So that will be the next step, that you can create your own scripts managed like in boards. So then you can do different folders for different topics. And next week we do a whole workshop about scripting, how to write, do scripting, how to write a copy, how to get in contact, to set up for every one of you your whole communication flow, so that afterwards you just have to execute. And then you can go in the holiday break, and then you can coming back by flying helicopter because you made so much money. Do you agree that's a good plan? Cool. Okay. So, do we have any questions from the last training from Fraser that is still in your back head and blocking you from taking the next step? Because otherwise I have two more things to check with you guys. So is there something from Fraser which is coming up where I say like, I'm not sure if I do this right, or do you want to put in some ideas? Because I would like to know who of you created a lead magnet and what kind of lead magnet did you create? Because thinking about this here as a community, I think you all have your own business, but I think you don't mind what the other person is doing, because I think it's not your market. Everyone has a different market. So if everyone is sharing some kinds of idea, that could help everyone to get some creativity in your own mind. Do you agree? So who of you created some kind of lead magnet and and maybe want to share? Not everyone at once. That's always hard. Nobody. Oh, Udo, I don't hear you yet. You have to click on.
Yeah. Now? Yeah. Just one moment, I'm preparing my window. Oops. Because I have every, which one's one? Oh, give me a chance. Where do I have my Chrome here? Oh, I do it like this. Oops. Yeah. Oh, now you see everything and nothing.
We are seeing your WhatsApp, yes?
Yeah, I'm looking for my Saga. There it is.
Yes.
So
Oh,
lead
cool.
magnet. My magnet. So what I did was create. Oops. What happened? Ah, yeah, there. So I created a small book, a small, maybe it's too big, how you can create
Side business or side income.
Yeah, exactly. And now to show it, I have to go back. Yeah.
Yes. You click on the blue one to share. No, the other side. Yes, one. Then copy and then open it in a different tab. Just on the plus in the middle of the.
I don't see it because I have my bar. Okay, now it works.
Yes. Yeah, if you are sharing.
Everything. Yeah. Shows just the link. I wanted to show the PDF.
Okay. Yes.
There it is. No? And then
No.
there. No.
Well, what's missing is you didn't insert a picture there yet.
Of course I inserted one.
But we don't see one.
Yeah,
Your mail maybe that should be like, if you go on automatic email, in the automatic email, there you see the PDF you uploaded. No. Okay. So I would say it's not set up yet.
just wait, I will show it to you. Take perhaps another one and I come back because I downloaded it. That's strange.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
That's strange because it works.
Yeah, no worries. We
Yeah, I stop it.
has anyone else a lead magnet who wants to share it? It doesn't look like. Okay. You're always welcome to share it. Here is one important thing or question. Is everyone aware how to set up the lead magnet? This is 5 is a yes and 0 is a no. Everything between 1 and 4 is a maybe, I don't know it exactly. I don't see the chat anymore. There. Oh, now I see the chat. The chat was away. So it's 1, 5. I love to learn today. No. Okay. No. Okay. That's cool because I didn't saw the comments, but you already put in some things. Golden ticket. Like my. Which color personality are you? Okay, cool. Okay. So let me show you something about the lead magnet. For the lead magnet, there are different topics we already have. If you go into the library, if you then go into learn, you have here how to use the lead magnet. There's a story plan and how to use it. If you want to see how to create a lead magnet, is here how to set up the lead magnet. This is some kind of the complete guide. In 3 minutes, I explain you everything, how to do so. But we can do this today here. If I go to the lead magnet and I want to create my own lead magnet, like I have here, there are some things very important. First of all, upload the picture. So I can click here. I can upload whatever picture I want. This would be for sure the wrong one. I want to do this one. This is funny. Yes. So what do I want to sell? I'm in the furniture business now. So here the cool part is what you can do is like what I always do is I do a screenshot of the whole section here, copy paste it into ChatGPT and tell them, help me to create an amazing copy for my lead magnet page. The topic about my lead magnet is and then he writes me a perfect copy. Is that clear for everyone? It's amazing how good ChatGPT can do this. Be aware, you should use ChatGPT if you can 4.5 or 4.1 something, not the O version, because it's not about reasoning, it's more about writing. And 4.5 can write pretty good. Or if you use something else, Um, what else do we have? Gemini, I don't know how good this one is, but another one is Opus. Opus Pro is also pretty good. So that's the first thing what you do. The second thing what you have to set up is here the automatic email. And in the automatic email, Udo, here you would upload the PDF. And then you have to put in here the text, which is also important.
Yes, and
Cool part is that here you can also ask ChatGPT, write me an automatic email after someone signed in. So that's the one thing. The next thing is thank you page. Is the thank you page. We are working on that to maybe be able to upload a video into that. So you can then also upload a video for that. So that's also a great chance what you can do. So, and then here for the settings, you can create what is the name, what is the icon, what is the color you want to use. So you can upgrade this one. So Massimo said he wants to share.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Fine
happy
with
to
that
share
one.
ideas. Always.
If everything goes right, I got count right now.
Yes, we see.
Perfect. No, I don't see you anymore. Love it. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Back. Okay, here's the lead magnet. Well, I created two of them. So that's a weird thing which I don't like, to be honest.
Why?
Well, just you normally would click on it and say, okay, well, let's go into the lead magnet. It always pops up with the email.
Yeah, that is for because you want to test it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the lead magnet I created with a picture, the whole documentation of it, and underneath everything branded, and then also the thank you page for that one. And what I did within then the email, I put in a link to a video which then they can watch, which is tracked in out of the library. So I see when they click on it how long they have watched the video, which is kind of cool. Maybe one question: by when will be these buttons kind of more editable? And also there, rather than having an email, bringing some Telegram or other options.
Yes. So all the time when this question comes up, I can directly refer. So
You reach with that wonderful button right over there.
Oh,
suggest
amazing.
Improvements.
Yes, amazing. Exactly. Exactly. This is a feature request. And guys, that's super helpful for us because everyone has ideas what he would like to have. And if we have more people to do so, that, for example, if everyone says like, we want to have an editable button at the thank you page that I can decide if I want to send a message, if I want to send WhatsApp, because at the moment there should be WhatsApp.
Yes, it is.
Danny, I think I have WhatsApp for message. I mean, yes, exactly. That's correct, and that should be. And some people would like to. I want to send someone to a Calendly. I want to send someone to something different, to a Telegram or whatever. That is something I would highly recommend you to do a feature request and then let it upvote from the community. Or if now everyone is here, someone can do it and then the rest can upvote it if you want to. No, but I think everyone understands this thing here is it's just important because then we get a feedback from what is really wanted and what is just yeah, the more people want to have it, the faster and the higher the priority is for the developer to develop it.
Are you okay for having another question?
Of course. But first of all, put some reaction emojis for Masi, because I think the lead magnet looked pretty good, and the idea of the video, putting them to even track what they are looking and watching at is also super cool.
Okay, well, the question is, I did some research and I went to your documentation. I clicked on you, and there is a wonderful button with everything you explained. Congratulations to that one. And when you click here on help,
We don't see anything anymore.
oh,
So
sorry,
it's like
apologies.
that is difficult.
Yeah, okay. Let me, okay, cool. All right, I'm back in the lead magnet.
Or at least I
Sorry,
can see.
here you go. Now it should work.
Yes, now I see it.
Perfect. I click there next to my icon to
Yes.
that wonderful question, which we just learned. I move down to what's new.
Yeah.
Everything what you explained, wonderful. So then I clicked on the help, and then I figured out in the documentation there is an article where you talk about info pages.
Yes. Yeah.
This
is
and unfortunately, well,
this is a feature.
I click on those one. I was like, okay, there is a documentation part of it. There is even a video tutorial. What is the process
It's super
for
easy to explain.
getting these two things somewhere
Yeah, it's
there?
impossible to get it now. it's not possible at the moment, because the point here is like this is a feature which only teams have at the moment, which is like the info page for a team. We know that this is a request also from Fraser users, so it's in development. But what we get as a feedback, it has to be more flexible. So there will come some kind of info page builder, but assisted with an AI. So you can tell the AI, hey, here are 4 different templates. I like this template, but please put in a picture of and then put in this text, and then do an extra file where I want to show all my customer success. So something like that. So, and the AI will help you to build this page. And let me explain why it's not in the Fraser tenant yet. Because we wanted to have a system which is set up pretty fast. The moment you have to set up like an info page and this, it stops a lot of people from doing the normal action.
Well, I just saw the capability. The reason why I'm asking, I saw from one of your team members the capabilities, what you can do with the same lead magnet thing, and have kind of a layered video behind the lock on the info page. And it was quite intriguing. Hey, I put in my information and could watch the video directly, which was quite intriguing. So it's kind of the lead magnet which has both in it.
Yeah, that's another thing which is not actually the info page. It's something like a lead magnet before, and then can be forwarded to some kind of info page. Because in the info page you cannot collect leads, you just can inform people.
Okay.
The problem here was, or not problem, the fact was like we wanted for the Fraser version to have some kind of system which is set up pretty fast. If everyone has to set up like the info page, the problem could be like, I don't have a video from my company, or I have to do my own. I don't feel like speaking on the camera, so I don't use it. So that was the thought behind that. But Masi, it will come. It's already in progress.
Well, just would have to have there the video somewhere to add in the video would be absolutely awesome. You put in the, but
yeah,
you manage that one, I know.
Yeah, the problem will come up within seconds if you say like, hey, here's just the page, and you have just put in the video. The second we offer this, 10 support tickets will be, yeah, but I need a different button and I need this. So it's never enough. So that is the funny part.
Sure.
So yeah, we are close to an hour. Is there another question you want to or you want to ask today, and you need to be answered today, otherwise you cannot sleep? Saskia. Can I send out from a different email address?
Would you recommend a testimonial on your own feed or rather in a private group? So I have my own Facebook.
That's good. Yes, that's a good one.
I have my own Facebook group, and with our whole team, we have a group with partners and customers.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there are a lot of testimonials in it, and I don't share anything on my own feed. So what would you recommend?
So that's a good question. So you have an own group, right?
Yes, I have also my own account, my own Facebook account.
So the question here, would I share it on my feed? Depends 100% on your brand. I personally would never share testimonials in a feed. I would always do it in a story, because the story is way in 24 hours. And that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not so advertising. It's just like, hey guys, here. It's just like a crazy feedback from my customers. Just want to put it here. It's not so salesy if you put it in a story, because the story feels a little bit like you tell something to someone. And if you put it in your thread, then it feels like a little bit like advertising. But it depends. From time to time, it's cool to put out your own testimonial, to say like, by the way, this was me 5 years ago, this is me now, and this is how I came to this place. This is fine for me too. If it's not salesy, it's more in a way like, guys, I was this, I was feeling this, then this was the turning point, and now my life, I'm 10 years younger than 5 years ago. Then it's not about, and here is the product, click on the link to buy. You have to make a difference between tell your story and try to sell something. You just tell your story and put nothing into it. Like, here's the link to buy, because that's super salesy and nobody.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Correct. So once in a while, I share my own story. I have several stories, plenty of them. But it was more, I see in other accounts, I see people are sharing customer testimonials.
Yes,
They're
I
on
would
their
always
own
do that.
feed. So
Yes, in the feed, that is a question if you want to put it in the feed. If your brand on social media is like, I'm the health person, then it's fine. Personally, I would customer success always put in stories. Why? It's more nicer. It's not so bam in the face.
okay, great.
So
Thank you.
yeah, Simon, the one thing where you can send out different emails is like you can change here the email, so then people will receive it from different emails. Cool, guys. Hopefully that was helpful for you today. If anything goes correctly, next week we have the scripting in Saga, and then next week would be a scripting workshop, talking about how to create your scripts and all this stuff like that. I hope you have a great day. I see you next week, and have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
The record